I thought It's a Wonderful Acton showed a great vision of what could happen if we do not help each other in planning our future. We will become Waltham West unless we preserve our historic buildings, our open spaces, and change the bylaws to help that in happening. Come to the meeting, June 23rd, 6:30. Thank you.
I really enjoyed the show. I think it's very clever and very creative and a way to pinpoint how important it is that people participate. We know for sure that the town is going to change over the next 10 to 15 years, and this is the best opportunity for people to influence what that change will be so that we can make sure that we preserve the things we really care about in the town and we steer the sorts of changes that occur to be towards the things we want more of. So I think it was a great show. I really enjoyed it, and I hope a lot of people end up participating in the planning meeting on June 23rd. Thank you.
I thought it was a great way to engage people. It's a fresh approach, and the fact is we have so many bright, talented, diverse people in this town. It's really important to get people involved.
Okay, well, we came tonight and didn't really know what this was all going to be about, and have discovered that Acton is having a program, I can't think of the right word, to stimulate people to pay more attention to the community we live in. And I think it's a wonderful start, and I think that people that hear about it will want more out of their living conditions in Acton if the developments are made as these enthusiastic people seem to be hoping for. I've been here since 1972, and I've loved living in Acton. We didn't raise our children here, but I think it's a wonderful community to have a family life, a decent lifestyle, and a lot of things that are not available to many people in the world today. So that's my take on Acton.
Well, I really loved the film. I've been an Acton resident since 1993. And yet I haven't been involved in any of the town's activities in terms of planning. I came in 1993 because the town had good schools, and that's what drew me here. I had grown up in Westford, and my parents lived in the town of Carlisle. So I had some connections. But I really didn't get involved in town issues. And so this film was really great because it really drove home what can happen when a town doesn't do planning. And doesn't create ways for people to connect. Because I remember when I moved in 1993, one of the big issues that I saw was a lot of housing going up in old farmlands. And I wondered, what the heck's going on in Acton? And at that time, there was a local town newspaper that was not the Beacon. It was the Acton something or other. I forget it. And I asked the woman who was the editor, and she talked about that there was this big developer who was really building a lot of things. So that's what really made me think about the town and how it was losing its character. And now that I've gone through the cycle of raising my son, who's now attending community college, I think more in terms of how could Acton be a more connected community. Because there are a lot of different income levels living in the town. Not everyone can afford to live in the big houses. And so how can we encourage everyone to have a voice in the town? So that's what I really liked about the film, because it really created that sense of what can happen when you don't participate. So I think it was an excellent idea. And I'm someone who works professionally as a consultant in terms of helping everyone have a voice and a say in their organizations. So the same thing for the community. So it was great.
Hi, I'm Nancy Shaw from North Acton, and I really enjoyed the film. I think it was very creative, made a very good point, and we definitely do need a town center where people can meet and, listen to music and go to cafes, restaurants, have a community. We already have a really strong community right now in Acton, but we do need a center place where all the members of the community can join and meet. I'm really glad I came here tonight. Thanks so much.
It was a great movie. I think it showed when people get together, they can do a very good job, and it really got on the importance of volunteering, taking interest in the community to make sure the community comes around the way that people really want it to be. So I encourage everyone to take part in the meeting, and it was a very good effort. Thank you.